All right, y'all, I got me this new pretty repo. Now I want to create a project board that allows me to put all of the project details for my specific project. So I'm going to click on this projects tab and I'm going to create a new project. And you'll see up here, it gives weird names and stuff. What we want is a board because it's going to be Kanban here. I can change the name. I'm going to say SWE Super Project. Okay, this looks good. I'm going to create the project. And now you see it gives me some Kanban boards here. I'm going to create a new column for backlog. Let's see, in progress. I also want under review. Save. And then I can move these around. So as you can see, if you want to move a column, you can move them around. This is like a Kanban. This is very close to what you'll be using on the job. It probably is not going to be this one, but similar. If you want to add an item to your board, basically what you can do is click on any of these add items that are at the bottom and start typing. So this is a new ticket. Okay, you see it's here, but it's in draft mode. So what I want to do is I actually want to convert this to an issue. Now, when you convert to an issue, you have to tell it which repo it belongs to. So if it's a repo that you have access to, then it'll be in a list here. But what you need to do is to make sure that you create that link. So here to do, I just created that new repo. So I'm going to do it there. And actually, if I go to that repo, let's see, I'm gonna go to my repos and I go to new repo. You'll notice here that there's an issue that's been created. That's that issue that is here. Okay, so if I click on this issue, you'll notice that in the projects it says SWE Super Project and then status to do. So if I move this to done, it will update the status to done as well, and it'll mark it as closed, right? Because there are some automations on these. So whenever you mark it as done, it will actually move those things through your board and make it closed. Okay, so these are some of the things that will be there, and you can create the board. You can actually view the board in different ways. If I wanted to change the view so that it is more of a table, I can see all of my tickets here along with who's assigned to it and the status. So there are more than enough ways that you can see this, but whenever you do the view, you change the view, you can save it. I don't want to save that though, because I want to go back to my Kanban. So let's go back here. Now let's talk about this. This ticket is still closed. You see that I moved it. It's in to do, but it's closed. I'm going to reopen the issue so that it's no longer closed. But when we come into the ticket, we are going to edit it, and then we're going to do acceptance criteria. Okay. And I'm going to use Chat GPT. So I'm going to go to Chat GPT. I'm just going to Google that. All right. And let's say that I have a project that I'm working on that requires CRUD, right? This project. Now, this is going to create some tickets. That prompt you might be able to use. Actually, I would put what my project is, more details, and it'll give it to you. And look at this. It's giving me tickets. So then what I do is I come over here and I do ticket 1. I wouldn't do the ticket 1, of course. I just put whatever that title is. So I come over here to my board. Let's see, I'd edit the title here. Set a new ticket. I'm going to do user authentication. Okay. And then when I come back to ChatGPT, it gives me description and acceptance criteria because it knows that's what I need. And then I come over here and then I paste it and then I save. So now you see I've got this with some acceptance criteria. If I'm going to take this ticket, I can assign myself. But if there's other people on the project, then you can actually type their name. I don't know if Trinity will come up. I don't think so. You can type their name in here and they can have the access to this too. So now when you look at the ticket, you'll see who it belongs to. You see my icon. You'll see where it is in the location of things, right? So if it's in progress, it's here. If you click on it, you can see the details and the acceptance criteria for it. So this is how we want you to create your tickets. Y'all leverage everything that you have. ChatGPT is a tool that you can use, that you can leverage to help you with things like this, okay? The only thing that we don't want you using ChatGPT for is writing code. If we find out that code has been written, that is grounds for termination from the program, because that is cheating. So just make sure that you're using it for purposes that help you get ahead, that's not actually creating or completing the projects for you. You can use it for any kind of planning, asking it questions to clarify. This is a great use case for it, okay? And once that's done, you have all your tickets, and now they are connected to whatever repo you want them connected to. And that's it. Another thing that we want you to do, you notice that there is a lock here, okay? We need this to be public. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the settings on this project, and I am going to change this from private to public. Okay? And managing access is the next thing. This is where you would add your members of your team, so you can invite people here. I'm gonna click on invite. Actually, you need to type in their name if you're gonna do it. So say Trinity Christiana here, and then I'm gonna say her role is, she's an admin. Every teammate should be an admin, and then I'm going to invite them. And then once they're a part of it, then they can start adding to the project as well. And that's it. That's all of it, y'all. So that's how you make your project board.